Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to House and Garden Clip episode 134. We're going to head straight in and check out our home. We're going to try and make a home cinema for Giorgio Chanois today and see if that's something that he'll enjoy, and possibly do a hallway or maybe get a start on the living room area as soon as House Flipper loads up for us. Utility gardens almost always like wood and natural things, so don't go putting your concrete in there too much. Into our browser, into our unsatisfying effect, go straight over to the house. Expensive stuff, modernity. Alright, well that's a hint from our target client, so we might have to pay attention to that. Alright, we also have to do his garden. We haven't done much with the entry hall yet. I'm still trying to work out what I want to do with it. Right, so last week or 2 days ago we did our bathroom and we did our sauna. This is the biggest sauna I've done. We also discovered that they've added some more colours to our sauna equipment and to our blinds. And we can now do stripes with our sauna things, so that was kind of fun. Giorgio doesn't seem to mind brown. However, I do have Dolan Trusk at the top of the board there. Hopefully we can convince him to go away. Alright, this is going to be our room for our home cinema. Oh dear, excuse me. I think what I might do is just get rid of these dark doors. And we are going to turn them into... I can't get rid of that, can I? No. Alright, so we're going to turn them into not so dark doors. So that way when we come into the hallway, all of those doors will be the same. So we'll just buy that and we'll have that opening the other way so we don't wipe anyone out on the way through. Right. Actually, I forgot to check to see if that was done. This is going to be a home cinema, so we're going to want it to be fairly dark. We're going to put blinds up in here. I guess for dark, let's go for some kind of... So I could do the carpet first, or I could do the couch first. Giorgio, in the little hint we got beforehand, said he likes modern stuff. So let's be a chicken and go for the furniture first. So we want something pretty modern. He likes company too, I've noticed. Why don't we give him a I'm going to give him a nice dark coloured sofa. And I'm going to see if he likes the colour violet. Okay, maybe not, because I can't cope with that. Alright, no, we'll go with violet and we'll see how we go. Or we could go with a nice coffee colour. So the next thing I've got to work out is where I want to put the movie screen, which I think is actually going to be on the wall behind me. So let's just pop that way. That is massive. I thought that was a good idea. We'll wait. Alright. So if I put that in there, alright, we have Giorgio. We also seem to have attracted Jimmy Trader, so maybe he likes violet. It's an interesting concept. Alright, so one of the hardest things I have is actually getting the curtains to match anything. So let's have a shot at that and see what we've got. Dark. I've got a dark red, that doesn't really go. Let's take a look at our vivids. Magenta will match the couch. Let's not do pink. Alright. So we know we've got these things we could pop up. I'm not sure whether my eyes are going to hate me out or love me after the end of this, but let's find out. We can always change it, turn it into something with coffee. Is beginning to sound really appealing. I think this is probably too much magenta. I am loving the addition of multiple blinds, the ability to put up multiple blinds though. That's brilliant. It was always really frustrating to be trying to do a double window like this and having to go back into the tab to sell it. To buy the second blind. So another recent change with the April Fool's update. Alright, I know I'm doing this room backwards. That's okay. So we can also pop a probably a TV cabinet Andy, one of the really modern ones. We're probably going to go with a cherry wood because it's got that nice red touch through it. We may yet go for, why is that cherry wood different to that cherry wood? That's a bit of a worry. Ah, because that's dark cherry. Why is my cherry showing dark cherry instead of light cherry? I think possibly they've attached the wrong color to the cherry. Let me just make a note of that. And why am I doing a kitchen sink? That's a bit bad. All right. Kitchen set with sink. Andy. Color cherry is actually dark cherry. All right, I'll just make a note and I'll put that in a bug report later. And this time I might actually try and select the lounge thing, the modern TV cabinet Andy. And if we're really lucky, see, we're not as lucky to have as much choice with that. Ah, looks like that defaults to dark cherry as well. That's okay. Do I want a dark cherry thing? Chocolate beach. It's kind of nice. Teak, maybe. All right, so it looks like we're going with our contrasting colors for this one. I don't remember there being chocolate beach before. That's kind of cool. And then we also have the ubiquitous grey, which I don't think suits in this case. I think we might go for a nice friendly. Let's try that. So this is a lot of timber, which is bound to attract the Gentiles. I'm thinking that that's a really bad place for that door now. Let me just see. I don't think I can get away with moving it though. It needs to come over by 2 spaces. At best I've got 1. Yeah. Alright, so maybe we won't use that one this time. We're going to live with the door being where it is. Maybe. Alright, let's have a look at our wall colours, just in case I have a complete freak out and decide to change everything again. Go with our floor panels and colouring. Thinking we can go with our dark red fitted. That'll do, that works. He's not complaining, but that doesn't necessarily mean he likes it, so that's right, we'll just finish this off. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to hate the couch now, so that's fine, we may change that yet. Let's go with our walls and we'll go with our paint. We need more paint colours. So I don't want to really do a blood red wall in here, but I don't want it to be light by the same token. Moody Cobalt looks good, which means we'll definitely be changing out the dark pink stuff. Blood red would go with the carpet. I was hoping for a really dark purple, and I should know better because they don't have one. See, this one's going to be too light. Oh my god, and the wrong shade. Hang on a minute. When I put that in though, Giorgio moved up. Let me just get rid of this. I was just going to say, look, I thought he moved up when I put that in. That's quite interesting. Alright, we'll pop this one down. Anyway, we're going to try a couple of things. We are going to get rid of that coloured couch because, oh my god, my eyes are bleeding. We might have a look at the Moody Cobalt. No, that doesn't go with the carpet. We can change the carpet though, so that's not a loss. Really thinking the blood red is too much. Still thinking the blood red is too much. Purple quartz is too light. Let's have a look at it anyway. Yeah. Navy blue midnight's quite pretty, in which case, yeah, there'll be a carpet and a couch change on that one. And everything else is, I really don't want it that bright in a movie room. So, grey fog is too dark, but it'll be an interesting thing to look at. Actually, no, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so, let's take a quick looky-see at this. My eyes are still bleeding. All right. Actually, let's go for this one. Just change this out. What did I do? Okay, I went for that one instead. No worries. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is too light. It will please some of the customers who like paler colours. I could actually live with that, but it's not going to happen. Alrighty. Let's take a look at this blood red just to horrify ourselves a little bit more. The only way you can work out your colours is by playing with them, so you might as well just play with them. It's not like you can break them. I hate to say it, but that actually almost works. We just need to get rid of the couch colour and dull it down a bit. So I mean, we could go with that red wall. I might just grab that and pop that over there as maybe. Pop that there as I'm not so sure about. Actually, I'm pretty sure about it, but it's okay. Let's have a look at this one. See, I mean, personally, I like a good blue over a red any day. And I could change the whole lot. So I'm kind of liking that colour. It's much less violent on the eyes. Alrighty, let's have a look at this one. You know, that kind of works as well. Don't ask me why I bought a purple couch. It looks like we're definitely not using it. Let's go with our mega grey. Remember, we're going for a dark room, so that kind of works. Alright, so maybe not that one, and not that one, and we've already gotten rid of the light purple. I'm still not overly fond of the red, to be honest. It's not too bad though. I mean, I could live with that. Alright, let's have a look. If I can get the right colour couches and things to go with it, we might stick with it. Let's just see how we go. Okay, so I get shifting at the bottom there. Alright, let's just grab a red couch. Go back into here, maybe the furniture. Yep, there we go. So I mean, we've got this very cheery kind of colour here. I'm thinking it's probably too cheery. Just to show it this way. It would lift the room though, so maybe we'll stick with that and then just paint the rest in red and see how that goes. Certainly didn't intend having a red room when I started, so not sure Giorgio likes the red so much. Pretty sure Jimmy Trader down the bottom there likes it a lot. Come and have a movie with me. I have a room that is painted in blood red. Yeah, so sure about that. Okay. It's amazing how many hours you can play a game, and there's still something new for you to learn every time. Especially with this game where there's so much in it to start with. And they add more. It's awesome. Here we go. Alright, so now we've got the light red lifting the darkness in the room. That's not too bad. I don't know if I hate it or not yet. We'll find out. Maybe I like it. Okay, just take it down the side. All right. Just take that along the top. There we go. So what we've got is we have, to be honest, I'm not sure I like that at all, but anyway, let's just zap those two out of here. We'll stick with our red room and just see where it takes us. Nothing like having a bit of an adventure. I'm also thinking we might want the couch to go the opposite direction. So the good thing about these couches now is the devs went from doing just one angle of sofa to doing two. So you can get the left corner dark coloured sofa, that one, which means we can get this thing to sit along that wall there if we want. Which I'm thinking is probably, yeah, that's a bit better. I like that a lot better. All right, now, just want to make sure that's flush. Yeah, I don't think I can put that in anymore. Okay, and we do want to put in our red lines again, maybe. Let's check it. See, we can go for the dark red, which means it will probably blend. I just pressed one, didn't I? Daft. All right, you'll have a look too. I've got a very surprise. There was a surprising movement from the art girl there a minute ago, and it also looks like the Johnsons may like blinds as well. All right, let's try hitting E now that I've stopped trying to place a blind where there already is one. All right, so we can do a dark color like this. Actually, let's just take that one down for a minute. We're going to actually have a look at the brights and just see if that works better. I'm thinking it probably won't, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Oh yeah, no, my eyes are bleeding. That's probably not right. All right, so we're going to stick with our dark red blinds on this case. One of the quickest ways to develop your perks for installing fixtures and fittings is actually to put blinds in pretty much every house you're in. There we go. That way you can get your speed up pretty quick. Alright, now I can live with that. I can't change these lintel things, so they're just going to have to stay the way they are. We're probably not going to put plants on them. We're going to put a much shorter TV cabinet in, and I'm thinking there's only a couple of TV cabinets to be put in, so we're going to have a quick look at those. Cupboards. Okay. So if I was looking for that, I'd find it under cupboards, but I don't know what I'd find it under. All right, let's have a quick look. Oh, I forgot. They've got new cabinets. See, that's kind of cute. Modern TV cabinet Andy. You've also got your interesting. It's not a dresser. Oh, it's with drawers, isn't it? TV cabinet Vera. And your TV stand Anna. But I'm actually thinking maybe if we go back to this, so light coloured will give me Sapel, which matches in with cherry fairly well. Cherry's a bit lighter, that would work. And our light coloured, okay, that will not work, and there's no dark coloured. So why don't we just go for our cherry timber? Let's just have a look at the difference between the Sapel and then we have, sorry, the cherry and the Sapel. Just sometimes that little touch of red in the wood. I think the Sapel may work a little better. So we're going to pop this just about pull it out of the wall there. Actually, we're going to move it along. I need it to just move over a tad because we're going to put a Venn horizontal bookcase in there. And that does come in the cherry, so we're not too badly off for that. And we just want to fill in that space. And we're just going to take this and move it. Okay, that doesn't work for me. Probably doesn't work for you either. Let's just grab that and pull it out of there. All right, change of plans. And we're going to make that a little bit more centered. Maybe. Yep. We're not going to put a conventional TV in. Or maybe we could put a conventional TV. I was thinking we could put a non-conventional TV and then a picture up in behind it. Let's quickly check our house decorations and see if there is a picture or painting. I mean, that would work. I'm not sure if Giorgio likes the man cave theme. But there's nothing really that picks up that red undertone. There's a few brown though, that would work. Alright, now let's go with the wall-mounted TV instead. So we'll grab that thing and pop that up there. Interesting. We just had the student shoot up a little bit. Now that's odd because I wouldn't have thought he would have liked the expensive equipment in a room. So we still have a room that's 17 meters squared, and we're going to have that until we add in probably a coffee table. But first we're going to put in a limb, the good old bookcase limb. I mean, we have nut and we have cherry. Let's just stick with the cherry to keep that color theme going throughout the room. We're going to give them surround sound if we can. So the student's just mega excited because we've given him enough space to put in his books. We're going to go with our electric equipment, and we're going to go with electronics, and we're going to grab... Alright, Giorgio likes modern and he likes stylish and expensive. Let me just check down into the occasional where we have video game day. Now see, we have a few really nice speakers here as well, and technically while they're for computers they'll work just as well for movie surround sound. So I'm thinking I might grab this beastie here and we might pop that, just turn it round and then pivot it just a little bit to blast someone's eardrums properly. There we go. Let's pop that over there. Well. And you know what? We might actually do that all around the room. Let's grab this one and we might pop this one and just pivot it that way. Alright, and then just watching everyone shift up and down as we add bits in. I really don't want my speaker to get knocked for a 6 by the door. So I might just have to... Yeah, no, we might just have to pivot that. That won't work. Alright, we're going to glue that sucker down so nothing happens to it. We're going to pull the couch just a little bit out from the wall so I can put another speaker in behind it. Unless it irritates me, which it's going to. Yeah, no, that's going to annoy me too much. Alrighty. Just pop that thing back there. So it's not quite surround sound. I don't have a speaker I can glue to the wall, do I? Is there a wall-mounted speaker? Let's check. I'm not seeing one. Let's just have a quick look. The webcam, I miss you. Oh my god, is that a Valentine's? Alright, I'm just going to zip through all of the occasional stuff in case there's something interesting poked away in an interesting corner. My goodness, there's a lot of fun things here. Let's head over here. Back to electronic equipment, back to home electronics. Let's see if there's a wall-mounted speaker in here. Pretty sure there's not, but you know, you never know your luck. Okay, no. No wall-mounted speaker for me. Right. That's still pretty ferocious as it is. We're going to need a coffee table. I mean, because who says that these guys just want to watch a movie in the movie theatre? They might want to play a game. So we'll duck back into tables. We're going to put down... Alright, I need something modern, right? It's probably got to be something square rather than round. And probably 103 is fairly expensive. Let's just see what else we've got. Mimeric, wooden coffee, don't coffee. That's probably... Actually, you know what? Let's pop that in there. Okay, I now have a home library. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's also go for a rug while we're at it. They did new things with the rugs too. I love the harem carpet, but it doesn't have... Or maybe it does. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay, that lifts the room a little bit. We might pop that in. It's still a home library. What am I missing that would make it not a home library again? It has multiple speakers, so wait a minute. What if those speakers aren't being recognized as speakers? We may have to add some more. Let's just go into electronic and home electronics. And just in case that massive column speaker isn't enough for this room to be recognized as a home cinema, let's put something right at the middle. And where can I put another one that's not going to interfere with my decor? Alright, maybe they have auxiliary speakers that they don't use unless something bad happens to their really big ones. So let's just kind of tuck that one there. Now I have two speakers. There we go. Alright, so it doesn't look like the speakers in the VCR day are actually being recognized as speakers for the purpose of turning a room into a home cinema. So just be aware if you're going to use them, and I'm going to keep mine because I like them. If you're going to use them, you will need to have something else in there so that the room will be recognized correctly. I'm just going to tuck this thing away in the corner so it can't be seen from over here. Alright, that is my home cinema. It probably needs a light, so we'll deal with that. It probably needs something modern, maybe a ceiling lamp. I won't go with a chandelier this time around. I love them, but maybe not. Let's go with some reflector lamps up here. Maybe give them a nice steel touch, and we'll make it so that they can localize them in a room. So just move in so it recognizes what I'm trying to do. So I might put that one there. Where's my light switch? There it is. Alright, because you really don't need a light up near the front of the television. I'm happy with that. We'll leave that there. We also need to do a couple of other things. I've forgotten what they are. Oh yeah. Well, what's a room like this without a console? So we can go with the Fez router and the Fez console. Or the brushy. That would go pretty well. We probably need some... If I go back, we have some more options down in our video game day section. So we have controllers, which we're going to need because you can do more than one thing in a home cinema. I love this gaming mouse, that's cute. Alright. So there's no other console in here. So what we'll do is we'll stick a couple of EMI controllers in. We'll make it red. Oops, no, I don't like that. That looks okay, let's do that. Now last time I put one of these down, I put it down back to front. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they go round. So let's make it a party of 4. So there's some serious gaming can go on in our home cinema. I'm going to grab this speaker and I might just pop it up at the back so we can fit the console on the front. There we go. back into our electronics, home electronics. We have a router, we have a console, fairs. We might go with the fairs. Although, tempting as it is, this thing, no, okay. If you could have given me a different way to change the colours on the brushy, you would have had me at red to match everything else. So let's pop our console here. I'm thinking I'm going to need to move that. Actually, you know what? Let's sell this thing because it's out of place. Driving me nuts. And let's grab a second speaker like the other one just to balance out the visuals. Pop that in there. Okay, now it matches. I'm thinking I've chosen the wrong color for my controllers. They don't need to be red. They just need to be possibly a grey to match how things are working. With red highlights, possibly. Yeah, because there we go. So basically that'll match it closer in with the decor, although that looks a lot cooler. Let's go with that. Alrighty. So what I'm trying is for a visual contrast. There we go. That screen is nowhere near big enough for gaming, but I think it's the biggest we've got. So I'll just double check that. Video game day, do we have a big gaming screen? Oh, wall mounted TV. I think that's the same as the rest, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what we've got on the wall to start with. It's just in 2 spaces. Alrighty. Okay, so there's no really huge... That's an acoustics panel. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it produces sound, it just kills sound, so no, not that one. Alright, I'm thinking we probably have everything we need for our gaming room. The only thing I'm tempted to add is some kind of picture up there, and given I have no other options except the man cave pictures, we're going to go with that. So into here, I need something with a little bit more red in it. So we'll buy one of those. Holy dooly, that's huge. Awesome. Interestingly, our artistic girl loves it. Yeah, we'll leave that in. Okay, the next thing we probably want, let's just go back out of here. We have our post per Apex engine and retro car wash. Thinking maybe pop that one in and we'll sit that one up in a corner. There we go. Although you know where else it will look good. We could probably put one here and then put one here. Yeah, okay, it's a tiger cave. Here we are. I could do with some more variation, but that will be fine. All right, that is where we're going to leave our gaming room. Take a couple of screenshots. Then it's been 33 minutes. We might just have a quick look at the corridors. Giorgio, I don't think approves. Either that or he doesn't approve as much as the art lady, in which case we are probably going to have to change a few things. Let's see if we can get back into his good books. This room is a clothes room. I'm thinking we're going to go with a dark panel floor. Or I could go with black panels, but we won't. At the moment we're going to go with a actually, I mean, who wants to stand on wood panels when you're trying out your new clothes? I mean, you might want to stand on something kind of soft underfoot. It's and this time I really do want to experiment with the color. So there's nothing here that will match purple if I put it in. The Oparum might make it, or the Sampra Grey. Let's try. Alright, let's try this one. So I'm just going to get a small start on this room. Just pop that in there. No, no one hates it, no one loves it. Let's go for the purple that we saw before. Because I'm thinking if he's got pink hair, maybe he likes the colour. So we'll go for purple quartz. It's more of a background colour than anything else because we are going to have quite a few cupboards and wardrobes in here. If it gets too overpowering once they're in, I might dull it down with something else and just leave it as a feature wall. All right, so we now have our man cave done. I'm just going to make sure everything in here is painted because people like our real estate agent are going to enjoy, or they'll offer us more for the colour. So one of the things I do when I play this game is I try to not manipulate it too much according to the client's preferences. Except when I really want to find someone and pick that through. So we'll see what Giorgio thinks of his purple walls in a minute. And I think I did for the rental agent in one of the earlier houses I did. I deliberately left out a lot of things that I wanted to put in because I wanted to snag him as the buyer. But I enjoy it so much more when I can just cut loose. Here we go. Alright, the purple hasn't shifted him any. That's okay. Alright. Let's back up this way. Go for blinds, which are important. They won't be dark. We can go for grey to match in with the carpet. I'm pretty sure I mortified myself last time with this. There wasn't anything I could really choose. Let's have a look at, it's got too much red in it. Okay, maybe that one. So yes, it's a matter of with every room just experiment. So, let me just, that's what that one looks like. I haven't cleaned that window, I'll have to do that in a minute. Our alternative is this one. Given if we use cherry wood, it'll have a red touch to it. This might be a better choice. Yeah, no. We'll stick with the lily. And while we're here, we'll clean this window, which I seem to have forgotten to do last time. Which will make a bunch of people super happy. Here you go. Oh no, not the Johnsons. Seriously. Here's a discovery for you. Yes, you can clean your windows, even if you've been silly and put the blinds on first. Alright, now everyone's happy. So this is going to be our wardrobe room. And I might start with furnishing that next time round. This here is going to be our living room. I have no idea what colour I'm going to make it. It's going to be a living room without a kitchenette, but it will have a little dining space. The problem is the minute I put a sink in there, it'll become a kitchenette, so maybe not. I'll think about that. Thinking this end wall is the prime place for the television. And we will go with a Andy, one modern TV cabinet. I'm just going to put a white one in until I decide what colour I want to do the rest of the room. I may change that through, but I need to see if it fits. Yep. Alright, so that's where that's going to go. This room is built for 2 zones. There's this zone here and that zone there. Right, so we'll think on that overnight. This is going to be another bathroom. That one's brown, isn't it? Let's make this one blue. So I'm just going to remind myself what I'm doing. Actually, no. I don't know. I'm thinking I might make it black and white. Just grab that and toss that down, see what that looks like. See, this is going to be a massive bedroom, and of course the minute I put this in, I'm going to have some problems with the Johnsons and with Giorgio. What I might do though is I do need to get rid of one of these doors. I might play with that later. So we have our 2 bathtub bathroom. Wait a minute, how many bathrooms have I got? All right, that will make life interesting. And up here we have our hallways, which I'll sort out later. So for today, this is our main effort, and that's where I'm going to leave you, I'm afraid. So I'll see you later. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like, and if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. Thanks very much for hanging around, guys. I'll see you later.